Welcome back, y'all, to another reaction video. So let's watch this video. This video is about Playboi Carti. Let's watch.
After years of waiting, after years of anticipation,
y'all finally got the album.
Delays, a scrapped album, and so many fit pics. The hype for Playboi Carti's next album was immense. And since his last album, Whole Lotta Red, I saw in real time his fan base grow from a fairly regular base that would appreciate his music to a group that worshipped his very existence. And I would sometimes take part of that, but not for no reason.
That's crazy.
Ever since his last album, you can hear his influence from a lot of up-and-coming artists.
True.
This album started a new wave of rap, which is crazy to think about because it seemed like everybody, including his fans, hated his album on its release, but now it's considered by a lot of them as his best. From then on, Carti has been looked at as a musical genius.
Look, yesterday, because I've been hearing so much about this damn album, just all over my Twitter feed and on, like, different platforms and stuff, I listened to it, and I am not like a Playboi Carti fan, and I'm not saying that like I don't like him. I just don't listen to his music because I just don't. It's nothing against him or whatever. So because I've been hearing so much about the album, I was like, let me listen to this goddamn album. Y'all, I liked it. I liked it a lot. I wish I would have did a reaction to it like on Patreon, because I can't do one on here because that should get copyrighted and blocked or whatever. But I low-key wish that I would have did like a reaction to it because that album is actually pretty good. I didn't get to finish it. I think I have like 3 or 4 tracks or whatever to listen to because there were a lot of tracks on that damn album. But as somebody who is not a Carti listener, like there are some songs that he has that I like. I can't tell y'all the name because I don't listen to Carti like that. He has some songs that I like, or features or whatever that I like or whatever. I listened to this album for the very kind of in full for the first time or whatever, and I liked it. There's this one track that he has with Uzi that I like. I don't know the name of it, but I like it a lot. And then the one with I think it's called Mojo Jojo. The one with Kendrick, I like that one, but it's definitely a re-listen. I will listen to the whole thing like over, like I will bump that in the car. So I liked it a lot. I give it I didn't finish it, so I can't really give it a rating, but I liked it.
But the delays for his new album, I Am Music, did cause a lot of us to lose hype and hope for this project ever releasing. People would call him a liar, a false prophet. People felt like they were duped by the singles he was releasing because they thought the album would never come out. Then many of us came to the conclusion that we left Carti in 2024 when he didn't drop the album that year. Then he said the album was dropping that Friday, and the hype instantly came back. I mean, we had the bald British guy confirm it, so we know it's really happening. Music. Thank you, Carti. I never doubted you for a second. And after, of course, a few more delays, having dudes wait all night on the album that ain't even released until the next morning, he finally dropped I Am Music on Friday. His first album in almost 5 years, and his first collaboration album ever with DJ Swamp Izzo. And the number one question is, did it live up to the hype, and is it good? I liked it. I mean, it's magnificent. I ain't never heard music bless my ears like this before in my...
He was playing with y'all because then he released it. Then he said he's gonna drop it at like 3, and then it ended up releasing later. I don't know. Like I said, I listened to that shit just yesterday, but I heard he had y'all up all night like some hoes.
Light. Carti's the GOAT. But I do have some thoughts. Let me tell you everything I like. First, there's energy in both vocals and production throughout the entire project. I can imagine almost every song on here being hype at concerts, which makes the album a fun listen. Songs like K-Pop, Toxic, Crank, Coca-Cola Nose are all exciting songs for me. And the intro track, Pop Out, I wasn't too into it on a first listen. I was low-key thinking, why is this the intro track? The beat sounds like an alarm clock. But after a few more listens, it has grown on me, and I'm not gonna lie, this might be my favorite song on the album. I'm being so for real. This song is just pure hype. Second, the features on here are stacked. There's The Weeknd, Young Thug.
Oh, that Weeknd song,
2
I like.
Uzi features, 3 Travis Scott features, and 3 Kendrick features, which I'm surprised he's even on here, let alone being on 3 songs. And I'm not here to talk about
I
the
need to finish the
hypocrisy
album.
of
I
Kendrick
didn't know
wanting
there
to
were
be on this
multiple.
album while dissing Drake being a deadbeat dad, while at the same time being featured on an album with one. Those are valid criticisms, but I'm just here to judge the music. And I like every song Kendrick is on. Backdoor, he don't do anything crazy, but the song is supposed to be a vibe anyway, and that it is. Good Credit just overall slaps. It's a hard track, especially Kendrick's verse. He's spitting rhymes and tweaking at the same time. And when he said, Carter my evil twin, Carti my evil twin, bro, that's just fun. How can you hate? And him on Mojo Jojo, he don't spit a verse, more like he's just
And then Kanye West started spiraling. Child.
introing the beat drop, but I still love it.
Yo, Cardi, I need that Back to the Future. I need that extraterrestrial PP Cardi. Give it to me. Just like that, Cardi. Just like that.
When I heard Kendrick say that beautiful poetry,
Whoa!
I felt that in my dick. Travis and Cardi on Philly also goes hard,
Okay.
although it sounds like
Y'all
a
do a
Travis
lot.
Scott song featuring Cardi. I still enjoyed it. Like Wheezy with the first ever SpongeBob feature, sounds like pure happiness and joy. I get all giddy when I hear it. Charge Them Hoes a fee. Future, Cardi, and Travis coming back together on the track Sense Type. One of my favorite songs of last year. I don't feel the same about this track, but it's cool. Lil Uzi's features were nice too. Even though he only plays on 2 tracks that are only a minute and a half long, he gave a nice verse on Twin Trend and a verse on Jumpin' that sounds like an elementary school rhyme. And I don't mean that as an insult, it's a fun song. And the song We Need All the Vibes with Young Thug and Ty Dolla $ign is such a good summertime song. I can already see myself walking at the beach or pool, listening to this song, feeling like the man. The features on here really elevated the album for me. I'm a fan of all of them. With that combined,
I think that one with Thug and Ty Dolla $ign, I think I didn't like that one. I think because of Thug's vocals sounded really raw. I don't know, something about that song I wasn't really feeling personally, but yeah. And I'm a Young Thug fan. Like, I love Thug's music, but for some reason I didn't like it. It didn't sound good in my ear. So.
with Cardi's energy and the cool production throughout most of the tracks, this album is almost great. Almost. I like the album, but there are things that hold it back for me. First, other than the songs Good Credit, Pop Out, and Crank, there are no other songs I would say I love on here. A lot of likes, but not much love to give. And I have to say, I think the album is a little bloated. And songs I formerly loved before the album release were low-key ruined, like Hood by Air and Evil Jordan. Look how they massacred my boys. Evil Jordan now has a minute-long intro that sounds like those TikTok edits of the song. And when the beat is about to drop, he adds this ugly-ass snare and a Roblox gun sound effect, killing the beat drop of the song.
Yeah,
this
what
song
was that
did not
about?
Need all of this, bro. Save that intro for the concerts. Then Hood by Air is also ruined by the unnecessary snare in his intro and throughout the whole song, bro. Why was the snare added? I don't know. I love the original versions of this song way more than the album versions. This snare is added in a lot
I
of
agree.
songs. Most of
I
the
agree
time
with
it's not
that.
bad, but those 2 songs, it sticks out like a
Cause it's like I
sore
got
thumb.
used to
The
that.
song Opium Baby sounds like it was straight made using a soundboard. Not just that, it don't even sound good. It might sound good for schizo memes, but nowhere else. And although I do like Crush, the song sounds like one long intro. The song feels like it's building up to something grand, something magical. Then it never happens. The beat drop was underwhelming. Travis is just doing ad.
I gotta go
the
back and
entire
listen to
time.
that. I'm
Then
not sure
Cardi
which one you're
drops a
talking
short
about.
verse, and after that, the song is basically over. And I'm disappointed. When I heard that snippet Cardi dropped, I was like, yep, this is about to be the best song on the album.
This song.
Just to be hit with 3 minutes of buildup. I'm also a little disappointed that he didn't add Backrooms or 2024 on there, even though
I don't know
it's
how I feel about that
2025,
one.
but I still like the song. He did add the songs on his album to his website though. And all you have to do to listen to them is pay $8 in this economy. Thank God for SoundCloud. This one hurts.
$8?
But I can't not talk about the alleged AI use of Rather Lie and Fine. Now, many people are speculating it to be AI because his vocals sound very off on those tracks. I have yet to see no great evidence of these 2 tracks being AI
I
yet.
hate AI.
None of this is confirmed, so I'm not going to pass it off as fact.
AI is getting out of hand. I hate it now. At first it was funny, now it's annoying. I don't like it anymore.
You know what they say? Ignorance is bliss, so I'ma still be bumping Rather Lie until this is confirmed. Outside of those complaints, yeah, I like the album. When listening to Carti, I'm not expecting anything groundbreaking nowadays. I'm expecting music that would make me want to break the ground. And the album delivers that for a lot of it. There's a lot of tracks I like, but there's also a lot of tracks I'm just like, for. Y'all gonna hate me for this, but if I were to rate every Carti album out of 10, it'd be like this. His self-titled an 8.5. Dial It a 9. I love almost every song on that album. Whole Lot of Red a 8. And I would rate I Am Music a 6.5.
Oh, hell nah! Hang him! Hang him!
Okay, wait a second. Even when I don't compare it to the rest of his albums,
Oh,
after all,
wow.
comparison is the thief of joy, I would still rate it the same. I think it's a fun album, but most importantly, I think this is a concert album. This is an album that's meant for the people to go crazy to at his performances. And I believe it at least achieves that. Like, I watched that Rolling Loud performance on Sunday. His set list was lit. And do I think it lived up to the hype? Honestly, I'm satisfied. I've been blue-balled of this album so many times that I'm just glad it's here. And it's not trash. Yeah, that's all I really have to say. I had fun with this album. I know I can't get lit to Beethoven like the way I do with Carti. Debussy, on the other hand, Carti gotta sit down for it. I'm signing off. And in conclusion, this album needed way more Swamp Izzo.
Cause Swamp Izzo was not playing. No, I agree though. He says like a concert album. For me, it'd be like a gym album. That's something I would listen to in the gym. Like that's what I like to listen to when I'm like, trying to get my pumps in, trying to get them gains or whatever. I would definitely listen to the album in the gym. Like I said, I'm not a regular Carti listener, so I can't really judge or say like a rating because I don't listen to his projects, especially in full. So I don't know. But for me personally, I liked it. So not everything, and plus I didn't finish it. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this reaction, guys. Make sure to leave some likes and comments down below. Let me know what you guys think. And yeah, I'll see you on the next one. Toodles.